Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. He's the co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden asset that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He's the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He's the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's so awesome. Good morning in different part of the world, afternoon in another part of the world, evening in another part of the world, early morning in another part of the world. My name is Tade Cash, and I'm the host of the Sunday Cash Flow service. I'm so happy and delighted you've been here today. It's so honor to have you around again. By the way, this is our 6th episode of the Cash Flow Sunday service. Man, it's not been easy, my Sunday, but my producer has been fully disrupted. Some other things I do on Sunday evening, I've had to stop them because I have to be with you right here every Sunday evening. And like my young producer say, we are going to the 100th episode before we decide what to do next. And this is it. I'm so honored to be here today. Today promises to be another amazing life-changing experience with you. I believe that the year is already going great for you. I believe that you're already crushing your goals. And for some people, it's already looking as if they are getting stuck, in the course of the year. To some people, they're seeing what some people are already posting, and then it's affecting them. They're already feeling agitated. You see, you don't need to feel agitated about what anyone is doing. You don't need to feel agitated about somebody else's plan, somebody else's goal. You need to focus on your learn. You need to focus on your pattern. You need to focus on your journey, because it's about your journey. It's about where you want to get to. It's about what you want to do, what you want to achieve with your life. And the moment you can put all of these details together, your own economy, everything is going to change. So today, let me start by first letting you know that our co-host for tonight, by the name of John Obidi, will receive a very a simple message from him. He's not right here in the country, and he's somewhere where he needed to get some certain things done. And it's quite he has a video with me right away, and he absolutely and totally apologized. So this is going to be the first part of the program, how to take charge of your personal economy in a digital age. And next Sunday is going to be the next one, and John Obidi promises to be with you next Sunday. And so today I'm going to be laying the foundation for you, the foundation in the way where the offline for the online strategy that John Obidi is going to be sharing with you, so that you can start going in the world of borderlessness. Let me tell you something. It promises to be a life changer, and this is what you need to do. Now, there's what I call the philosophy of hype. All right, what is the philosophy of hype? The philosophy of hype, the philosophy of hype means that hype is an acronym for something. What is that? Hype means healing your personal economy. All right, healing your personal economy. And I want to start a journey with you tonight, wherever you are in the world, how to heal your personal economy from the space of what we call taking charge of your personal economy. Let me tell you, there is so many noise about the national economy. If you live in Nigeria, you must have heard right now that by 2023 there are going to be election in our country, Nigeria. And what does that mean? We are all talking about the national economy, different individuals, different human beings, and started coming out for attention getting, attention grabbing, showing that they want to contest for the presidency in the year 2023. Let me tell you something. Anyone has a right to contest for presidency as a citizen of Nigeria. You can also determine to do that tomorrow. And some people can even do it for the essence of their business. You can just, if you can just spend some money and declare your intention for presidency 2023, you know what happened to you? That could even draw some attention to you. But remember that money follows attention. Huh? Some people will just say, what's wrong with this young guy? Come and see this young guy. This young guy trying to say he's coming for presidency 2023. Because that's what I think some people are doing right now. They're just trying to get your attention. Remember something. Who is writing your paycheck? That's a question I need to ask you tonight. Who is writing your paycheck? We live in the Word. Now, I need you to get this. I want to share something very simple with you today. And it's going to lay an amazing foundation for the coming week. And if you can get this thing, it's going to literally change your life, because it changed my own life forever. Who is in charge of your paycheck? Who writes it? Let me tell you simple this principle tonight. Whoever writes your paycheck controls your economy. Hello. Whoever, someone needs to write it down, someone needs to retweet that, someone needs to comment on that, someone needs to repost that main and touch, and put a touch to it. Sunday cash flow service with Taddy Cash. Whoever controls your paycheck controls your economy. Whoever writes your paycheck controls your economy. Whoever writes your paycheck controls your economy. So this is what I want to ask you today. Most people focuses on the national economy, the global economy, the state economy, and they never focuses on their own personal economy. But let me start by telling you today that you can heal your own economy. Most people's personal economy is very sick. How do you know that your economy is sick? Your economy is sick when you have more expenses than income. Your economy is sick when you have liability over assets. All right, that is an economy that is sick. That means your economy is not viable when you have more months than money. All right, your economy is extremely sick. Economic healing. The biggest healing that most people need in 21st century is a healing of the economy. One of the biggest salvation that most people need in 21st century is financial salvation. One of the rapture that most people need in the 21st century is financial rapture. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, you need to be raptured from poverty to plenty. The rapture from struggling to thriving. You need to be, you need to move from the point of financial sickness to the point of financial wholeness. Now, this is what happened to most people. Understand these basic principles that you're about to receive from me. Well, it changed my life. It changed my life at the age of 25. I was still squatting. It changed my life that by the time I was 27 and a half, I already make $1 million. What happened to me? What happened to me is that I realized that there are 4 kinds of economy in the world. So there are 4 kinds of economy in the world. Four kinds of economy in the world. And there are 3 kinds of financial positions in the world. There are no more than 4 kinds of economy in the world. And there are no more than 3 financial positions in the world. Now, this is what happened. The moment you understand there are 4 kinds of economy in the world, and there are only 3 types of financial position in the world, something changed in your life, because you can take a position. For people that do forests, guess what happened to them? If you are in forest, there is what they call you take a position. If you are in financial trading, there's what they call you take a position. So you go into the market with a position. Now, this is it. What position are you in your financial life? Now, this is what happened. I'm going to start with you with the economy. So to understand the 4 kinds of economy and how you can change your economy in 30 days, I'm going to show you how to change your own economy in the next 30 days. The moment you understand what I'm saying to you, something in your life is going to change. So how do you change your economy in 30 days? What do you need to do to take charge of your own economy in the next 30 days? If I share this principle with you, it's going to change your life, because it changed my life. So now I become someone that could create a lot of assets, that becomes someone that create assets that produce income. How can you do the same? Because that's what you need to learn. Take this from me. There are many distractions in the world. And one of the things that corrupticians of the world try to put on you, I mean, I call them corruption, they try to put something on you. They know that if you are distracted, they can have their way. So most people are fully distracted. For instance, some people supposed to be on this program tonight, they may be watching football. Is football bad? But no, someone is already following his own lane. But you can still watch the football later. But why not listen to something that can make you the star of your own game? Most people will not do that. And that's why you are taking charge of your own economy. And that's why you're here today. You see, if your economy is always down, you are prone to financial iniquity. All right. So this is it. There are four kinds of economy in the world. Let's start from the beginning. In the beginning, what kind of economy? We have the global economy. What's global economy? A global economy is an economy where the government of you listen to CNN, you listen to CNBC, you listen to Al Jazeera, you listen to Bloomberg, you listen to all of this European news, and guess what happened? They're talking about the global news. They're talking about the economy, the situations of other nations of the world, and guess what happened? You consume it. You keep consuming it. You are sounding so nice. You're sounding current. You know the current affairs, but your current account is not fair. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know the current affair, but your current account is not fair to you. Why is it not fair to you? Because you're focusing on the wrong thing, and what you focus is on grows. What you're focusing on expand, and what expand in your life become a casacero situation because you are focusing on what cannot change your life for good. So you focus on the global economy. You look at the economy of America. Is it bad to look at all those things? No. But those things cannot help you if you don't sort one thing. So national, global. So there is national economy. There is an economy called the economy of Nigeria, the national economy. The national economy, the federal government of your nation cannot pay salaries of staff. National economy. It doesn't mean if you run a business, you can't pay salaries of your staff because your national economy is not your personal economy. So national economy, and most people take it in. Most people believe it in. Most people accept the national economy as if it's their reality. Take this word for me today and write it down. Physicality is not reality. All right, physicality is not reality. So this is what happened. The country you are from, the Malawi, the Zambia, from Botswana, from South Africa, from Ghana, from Togo, from wherever you're watching this from. Guess what happened? The national economy is a national economy, is not your personal economy. You see, you don't have to participate in the national economy. All right. You don't have to participate in the downsides of your national economy. If you understand what I'm about to tell you tonight, but I need to lay the foundation of this thing for you because all that we are talking about is how to take charge of your personal economy in the digital age. Let me tell you something. To be poor in this age means that you are truly poor. And in our age, there are many smart poor people. In our age, there are many hardworking poor people. In our age, there are many people that sound intelligent, but they are very sounding poor. Why is this so? Because they don't have the understanding of the time and the season they are in. And as a result of that, they allow themselves to be carried away with a multitude of things that are happening. And then they account among the statistics and they can't create their own fortune. This is it. There is what we call national economy. There is a national economy, the economy of your nation, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, the total summary of that nation. The total summary of that nation is the economy of that nation. And for some people, they live in region, they live in states, they live in province. And therefore, there is also what we call the economy of your provincial economy. There is a regional economy. There is a state economy. For instance, this is Nigeria, where I'm broadcasting this program from. Guess what happened? In this country, there is a state called Lagos, and that's where I'm broadcasting from. There is a state called what's it called now? Ogun State. There is a state called Oyo State. There is a state called Kaduna. There is a state called Imo State. There is a state called River State. There are many states in Nigeria. By the way, how many states we have in this country now? So we have 36 states, including the capital or excluding the capital. Excluding the capital, we have 36 states in Nigeria. In other words, every state in Nigeria have its own state of economy. So what happened? That means, remember, there is global. Remember, there is national. Remember, there is state, regional, depending on where you are. Now, this is what happened to you. There is state economy. So Lagos can pay staff, another state cannot pay. Lagos can do some stuff, another state cannot do it. Now, look at what happened to Lagos. Lagos was founded on the basis of commerce. So in Nigeria, Lagos was founded on the basis of commerce. If you understand the history of Nigeria, when Nigeria, many years ago, when the kingdom of Benin come to Lagos and begin to transport people outside of Nigeria for slavery, so Lagos has always been known for trade. I've always been known for business. I've always been known for transactions. And this is what happened. What happened to them? Because some people will say, the kingdom of Benin would not want to meet with the kingdom of Lagos or the king of those places. But what people don't understand is that thing is not mystical. It is all about the controversy of trade that happened many years ago. And when Lagos was a point of slave trade, where people moved people out of Nigeria. Now, this is what happened. Lagos has always been that way. Lagos has always been a place of commerce. Lagos, the foundation of Lagos is about commerce. That's why if you live in Nigeria and you live in Lagos, you will understand that Lagos is a place of commerce. It's a center. I don't know whether it's a center of excellence, but I know it's a center where trade excel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lagos. And you know what? For instance, you have not bought property, you can buy property in Lagos. Anywhere you buy property in Lagos is going to make you a lot of money. You know why it's going to make you a lot of money? Because Lagos has 22 million people. Lagos has 22 million people and is the smallest state in the whole of the Federation of Nigeria. More people move to Lagos. Statistics says that about 600 people, about 80 people move to Lagos every hour. You know what that means? About 2 million people move to Lagos every year. 2 million people move to city of Lagos every single fucking year. You know what that means to you? It means that you can benefit from that. But that's not where I'm going. But if you're interested in real estate, if you want to understand how to take the fortune of the real estate, you can follow me more and you are going to get more details, because there's how to create fortune. Lagos can make you a lot of money, but this is it. The money follow two things: our trend and demography. You need to understand the data because it's going to work for you. But this is what I want to let you know. There is a state called Lagos. I just use that to describe to you. I say that to say this, that East State and Nigeria has its own economy. All right? So, but let's look at this. That's what we call personal or individual economy. Now, the focus of tonight is about you. You watching this video today, you watching these broadcasts today, it's about you. So what is personal economy? What are the quadrants of personal economy? What are the things that separate a personal economy from state economy? Because personal economy is your responsibility. Personal economy is your duty. 4 things that's cardinal in your personal economy. 4 things. Number 1 is what we call income. All right. Number 1 is what we call income. There are 4 levels of ways you can make income, but I'm not going to go to that tonight. There are 4 ladders. You see, the lowest ladder is what most people spend their time on. Most people there are 4 ladders. There are 4 income ladders in the world, but most people spend their time on the lowest 2. But if you want to be rich, you have to spend your time on the highest 2, because those places is where people make money. But you know what? For the sake of your life tonight, I'm going to mention one of those 2 upper ladder, and I'm going to use it to help you to create a fortune today. Now look at it this way. This is what I'm saying. There is global, there is national, there is states, and there is personal. Now, 4 things make personal economy. Number 1 is income. All right. Number 2 is expenses. Number 3 is assets. And number 4 is liabilities. Now, look at it. If you say that you are going to have a personal economy, if you say, a few days ago, I was thinking about most things that a lot of people call problems. So have you noticed that most what people call problems are money problems? So when people say they have problem, and when you say, brother, I've not seen you for a while, what's going on? They say, man, brother, things have been challenging. Now, when you look at the root of what they call challenges, is financial problem. But the truth of the matter is that no human being has financial problem. And now you see, no human being has financial problem. It is a word, it's a language that you have not mastered that is your bondage. So no human being has financial problem. So if no human being has financial problem, then what do human being have? Human being has something different. And if you can stay on me tonight, I'm going to tell you what human being has, and you can use that to change your own life. Because if you can change your words, you can change your word. So if you can change the words you use, you can change the life you live. So you don't have financial problem, you don't have money problem, you have something else differently. And the moment you know what you have, you can know how to change it. Because if you can define things, you can refine it. If you can define things, you can refine it. If you can define things, you can refine it. So this is a in your personal economy. So when we look at your personal economy, look at the life that you live every single day. There are four things that controls it: income, expenses, asset, and liability. So what's income? Income is what you get from offering value. All right. The amount you produce as income. Now look at what the word says. For the first time in your life, maybe perhaps that's when you're thinking about the word income is two words: income, something that comes in. All right, income, something that comes in. What's expenses? Expenses is outcome, something that goes out. All right, in other words, a lot of people are wondering. A lot of people spend more. The things are going out, but nothing is coming in. What comes in is depending on what you give to other people and what they give you back in return. So something must come in. Solomon, the wisest and the richest one, says, "He said, he that must be watered. He that must be watered must watered." In other words, he that need help must offer help. He that need a friend must be friendly. In other words, these are the laws of income and expenses. So this is what happened. You don't have an expenses problem in your life, you have an income problem. What does that mean? It means that expenses is what you pay for what furnish your life. You know, when people cater for your life, you pay them for doing that. What you pay people for catering for you is what we call expenses. So you are hungry, you need food. So somebody else has taken care of you eating food. For you to be able to get that food, you need to exchange something. What you exchange in your pocket is an expenses. For the person that collects it from you is an income. Why is it an income? Because the one that provides the food that goes out, what you give to him to be able to provide that thing for you is what we call income. So income is fundamental. Income is cardinal. So look at it again. If you sell, what are you trying to do? You are trying to help somebody to get what he wants, and by giving him what he wants, he gives you something, paperback, that we call money. That thing is called income, but you have helped him to get what he wants. So the appreciation too, the appreciative too that he gives to you for you giving him what he or she wants is what you call income. So this is what happened. You don't have an income problem. You don't have an expensive problem. You have an income problem. Your production level determines your income level. I'll say that again. Your production level determines your income level. So let me tell you with my first class economy brain that we say that the standard of living of an individual is measured by what we call the per capita income of an individual is measured by the total, income of the nation divided by the population. So we call it by GDP divided by the numbers of the people. So this is what happens. It determines your per capita income, determines your standard of living. It's called per capita income. So the income that individual produce. So we say that the economy of a nation is measured by what we call GDP or GNP, depending on who is measuring it. What does that mean? It means gross national product. Now remember, the gross national product means gross national production. It means that what we produce nationally divided by the numbers of people that live in the nation. So we look at this and say, the Botswana with the 3 to 5 million people, how much are they producing? And based on the number. Now, this is why some of you think you have a spiritual problem. Many years ago, you were a single guy, but nobody teach you basic math in terms of economy. So you're a single guy, you earn 70,000 or 100,000. You work, you wear a tie every single morning, and you go to work. And then you go to work every morning. Guess what happened? You saw this amazing sister Chinere, sister Linda, sister Timitokwe, sister Wumi. And guess what happened to you? You fall in love with the lady. You slept one night and you saw that this lady, you are giving her a flower, and both of you are holding yourself and going to the beach. Ha la 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 la. And this is what happened to you, brother. The next Sunday, you saw this sister in front of the either your church or your mosque or wherever you meet the lady, and you begin to cook up some things in your head, and you decided to take her out, and she decided to agree with you. And guess what happened? Guess what happened to you? Both of you decided to go ahead. You're earning 80K and you said, you know what, my babe, I don't want you to really work. You earn 100K. You said, my babe, I don't want you to really work. I would like us to. And the moment you have this, both of you begin to meet together, and you are a very sharp shooter like Ronaldo. You are a very wonderful dribbler like Messi. And then you take this lady in, and get what happened to you? You lampano her, and this lady got pregnant. All right. Remember, you earn 80K, you earn 100,000 or 150,000. And once upon a time, it's just only you. You live in a room and parlor, self-contained. And this is what happened. You are now two, but your income has not changed. Okay, so once upon a time is 150,000 divided by 1 is 150,000. But now, guess what happened to you? It's now 150,000 divided by 2. So the amount that is available to you technically as an individual now, if you're not a very greedy and a selfish man, is now 75K. All right. So before your standard of living, remember out of that money before you want to support some of your siblings. Perhaps you're even the older person. You want to support your younger sibling. You have an aging mother. You would like to help your mother. And this will happen to you. Before, when you were handing the 150,000 naira, you could send some 15 urgent 2K to your cousin. You could send some urgent 2K to your sister. But now you are married to this beautiful slim lady and yellow lady that needs some maintenance as well. All right. So at the end of the day, there are now two of you. One has now become two. And because the lady has been singing some Tiwa Savage song that somebody's son is going to find me someday. And now you have found the lady, but you have not found financial freedom. You have found the lady, you have not found opportunity. You have found the lady, you have not built your economy. You have found the lady, you have not focused on your focus that can change the whole narrative of your life. And then because you are financially naive, you're not thought that the lady, depending on the primitive culture that you're grown up with, you not believe that the lady has a bad leg, that the lady now is in your family. When you were just alone, things seems to be going bad. You see, it's not the lady, it's your bad economy sense that is causing the problem. This is what happened. When you were alone, you had 150,000, it's only you, but now you are 2 divided by 2, so it's only possible for you technically 75,000. And then another 9 months, because when you are in that church, when you are in that place, somebody prayed for you. Somebody says that in the next 9 months, we're going to come to your house and we're going to come and celebrate with you. Guess what happened to you, brother? You knock the lady, you even call your friend after 1 month of the marriage, and you say, brother, guess what happened? My wife is pregnant. God, I shoot it. It's working. Guess what happened, brother? 9 months after the marriage, after the wedding, your wife gave birth to twins. Guess what happened? Within the space of 1 year, your expenses are quadrupled. Because children are good, but they come with always good expenses. All right? In other words, it's going to take some money. Children are good, but they come with good expenses, brother. They come with expenses. Children come with good expenses. So within the space of 9-12 months, you have quadrupled your expenses. But guess what has not quadrupled or even double? Your income. Do you now see the reason why what you seems to be calling financial spiritual problem is not financial spiritual problem? It's just financial stupidity and financial naivety, and therefore you need to change. So what is the problem? The problem is not that you got married. The problem is not that your wife gave birth to twins. The problem is this. You never work on what will help that personal economy, because this is your personal economy. The only gray of your personal economy is income. The only gray, the passcode of your personal economy is income. You have one income stream, but you have multiple expenses. You have more income stream. You see, one income with multiple expenses is building your life without a wall. All right. What does that mean? Your life is not safe. So this is what happened to a lot of people. And look at it. Let's break it down now. What is happening to you? What is just happened to you is that your personal economy, you ain't taking the raw material of your personal economy seriously. Which is what? Income. Which is what? Income. You see, you go to work, you come back, you live in one village outside of town. So you come back from work every night, you're tired. You can't even develop your mind. You can't even develop your brain. So you're always tired with a 100K, 100K that is not okay. And somebody still need another 2K for me. So this what happened to you. Things seems to be going down every time. Because what used to be 150K, you can't even take 10K to save out of it anymore. What happened to you? You're never taking your personal economy serious. And what do you need to take serious in that personal economy? Firstly, is your income. Your income. You need to focus on your income. Every single time, you need to focus on how to grow your income. You need to focus on how to expand your income. You need to focus on how to look at your work, how to be good at it, and how to begin to produce more from it. You need to be deliberate about it. You need to spend 2 hours out of your daily work thinking about your economy and how to grow this economy. Because let me tell you something. No matter how smart you are, if you are poor, your smartness will be despised. No matter how intelligent you are, if you are poor, even your children will despise your advice. If you are poor, no matter how intelligent you are, there are things you will say to your wife that your wife will never listen to you. No matter how poor and how nice you are as a woman, everything just look down because you can't even produce anything. Income is the average of production. In other words, if you want more income, you have to increase your production. How can you create more things that people will pay you for? Now, remember, about the economy is not necessarily about selling your time. It's about it's about turning what you know to money. It's about creating solutions, about creating results for people. So this is what happens. You take charge of your personal economy by taking charge of your income level. By taking charge, let yourself know that I want to grow my income every single month. What will change in your life? You begin to grow your income 10% every month. And then that 10% is not going to be part of your spending, it's going to be part of what you save so that you can invest in assets that can produce more. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what happened? I have learned to do that with my life, so I have multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. So, for instance, I have a particular coaching where I help businesses to just grow their income 100%. No matter the business you run, as long as you have a customer, you have a school, you have a farm, you want to grow, you have a customer, you want to grow it. But guess what happened? That coaching is 5 million. It's just 5 million. I only take about 20 people a year. Tonight alone, about 6 p.m. today, somebody signed in for that deal. Guess what happened? I need to keep growing my income. I keep growing my income from all my businesses, investing in other businesses, because you know what? The only gray of your economy is your income. The only gray of your economy is your income. For instance, somebody will be asked and say, oh, come on, come into 100 people, 100K and 100 clients in 100 days and invest 100,000 into it. Somebody will say 100K is too much. But guess what happened to you, brother? Guess what happened to you? You went to university. Do you know how much you spent going to university? But all this your university with all this amazing, colorful degree certificate that you have, you can't even generate 100K a month. Don't you think that certificate is useless? You need to be flushed away in the toilet. But this is what happened. Somebody want to change your life and it's telling you guys, invest 100K. Let me show you the pattern that has produced billions in sales for me and my partner and my friend that was once a mentor and a lecturer in a school, and he's still a lecturer. They just make a little money, but now he can produce hundreds of millions for himself. And somebody tells you to bring 100K to do that, find something. Some of you need to sell what you have to get what you want. Some of you need to sell a big phone and buy small phone and invest the differences in a training that will help you to create more phones, and then you can create more funds so that you can have fun. Okay, for the rest of your life. So this is what happened to you. So this is it. You need to take income seriously. You see, by the way, 100 clients in 100 days is already selling out. But I'm telling you today, I'm asking you, are you going to sign up? Are you going to ignore it? You don't have to sign up. I 100K on the client in 100 days. You know why? Because you are comfortable with a mediocrity life. You are comfortable with a life that can take you anywhere. But that's not your life. It seems that every year and every time you want to expand your life, everything's keep going down. But this is what happened. Income is king. Income is king in the word of Caesar. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Income is king in the word of Caesar. In the word of Caesar, without income, you are going to engage in iniquity. In the word of Caesar, without income, you are going to engage in iniquity. In the word of Caesar, without income, your wisdom is worthless. In the word of Caesar, without income, you can't stay wealthy and you can't live well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that you begin to look at yourself. How can I grow the income in my business? How can I grow the income? If I want to grow the income in my business, I need to grow the customers that I have. I need to sell more things to my customer. I need to upsell my customer. I need to resell my customer. I need to create continuity program for my customers. I need to think about customer ascension. I need to think about lead generation. I need to think about lead conversion. These are the 4 growth areas you can grow your income. But this is what happened to you. What do you do? So you are comfortable. You are living a mute life. What is a mute life? A mute life means manage it like that. Ooh, manage it like that. He said life is not meant to be managed like that. Life is meant to be great the way you want it to be. So income is the holy grail of your personal economy. How can you create? You see, there is Taxify, there is Uber in Nigeria, in other parts of the world where you can get a taxi. But you know, there's what they call surge. What is that? It means that there are many people. Most of you have an expenses surge, but not an income surge. So it seems that the expenses keep coming in your life, you know, from left and right. But this is what happened. Expenses is the price you pay for living on the planet. Income is a reward you get for solving a problem on the planet. I'll say that again. Expenses is what you pay for living on this planet. Income is the reward you get for solving problems and creating value on this planet. In other words, if you're short on income, check your value on this planet. The planet is even giving you a signal that you are not valuable. You see, you are valuable intrinsically, but you are not valuable by perception. It means that your perceived value on the planet is low. Your intrinsic value, you are a value human being because you are created by God. But this is what happened. The marketplace of the planet does not value you because you are not bringing something that the marketplace of life value. So this is what I'm telling you. Your personal economy is dependent on income fundamentally. You see, most of you don't have an expenses problem. Most of you don't have an expenses problem. What you have is that you are earning so low. So you work in an organization where there is an opportunity for you to sell, and you work in the back end office. There's an opportunity for you to bring deal in. For you, an opportunity that for you to bring in an opportunity for you to bring in customers or refer the product to someone, and they are going to pay you commission. But guess what? You have never done it. Organization is not meant to give you security. Organization is meant to give you opportunity. In other words, it is the opportunity that you will convert to your own liberty. I will say that again. Organization is not meant to give you security. Organization is meant to give you opportunity. It is your responsibility to convert that opportunity to your liberty. So let me give you an instance. In our organization this month, one of the persons in the back end, the lady generated a sales and investment of 5 million, and the organization gave the lady, beside her salary, 250,000 because the 5% of the investment will be given to her. So the person generates an investment of 5 million for the organization. Beside her earning a salary, the company still gave her another 250,000. What happened to her? She just created a new income. She can put that income back into an investment, even with the organization, and she will earn about 20 to 25% in a year. What does that mean to you? It means that you have to be deliberate about your income. What gives you opportunity? It is you that convert the opportunity to equity. It is you that convert the equity to liberty. This is what happened. If you are broke, it's your damning forward. If you are not being able to meet up with your expenses, you are not in this world to pay bills. You are in this world to get rich. Hello? I'm not hard on you. That's why it's called CashFlow Sunday service. What I won't tell you anywhere, I tell you. You are not in this world just to pay bills. You are in this world to be free. You're in this world to be financially free. That has been my life obsession. I started a real estate company 10 years ago just to help people to be free. Not to help people to be a landlord, but to help you to become financially free within the space of 3 to 7 years. We are the only one on the planet in this continent today that help you to achieve financial freedom in 3 to 7 years. Besides those, there is no other. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what happened? Freedom is your inheritance. Freedom is your identity. You need to be free so that you don't get freeze. This is why you need to know. You need to grow your income. You need to grow your income. Some of you may have to do a nanny to generate more income. All right. You may have to do whatever you do that is legal, whatever you do that is legit. Income is not beneath you as far as it's credible. Income is not beneath you as far as it's legit. Income is not beneath you as long as it's not putting another person's life at risk. Let me tell you something. If you are keep giving excuses why your income is low, you'll be excluded from the good things of the planet. If you keep giving excuses why your income is low, you will be excluded from the good things of this planet. Planet is not for excuse makers. This planet is for action takers. This planet is not for excuse makers. This planet is for action takers. This planet, listen to me, my friend. This planet is not for excuse makers. This planet is for action takers. Guess what? I would rather be dead than be low on income. You know what? I'm going to do anything that it takes legally, morally, credibly to generate more income. And you know what? I see it as fun. I create offers every day. And that's why I'm asking you to come into the under clients in 100 days for 100K. And guess what? You can still sign up for it today. You can sign up for it today. They're going to give you the list of where to sign up for, and you can sign up for it today. It's going to start from the end of the month. I'm going to coach you once a week online for the next 6 months on how to maximize sales, how to generate 100 customers. And I'm going to gather you for one time for 6 hours. And I'm going to show you some things you can Google with my friend. I'm going to show you all manner of systems that I use to generate. I make sales from people that I've never seen in my life. You know, with sales of hundreds of millions. Guess what happened? You can do the same. You need to be sick and tired of being low on income. Most of you, if you're driving a car and your car is low on fuel, you take it more serious than you being low on income. You know what happened? You would rather park by the gas station and fuel the car. But when you are low on income, you don't park in a place and sort your economic situation. So you are always taking your car seriously than taking your life seriously. You know what happened? Come on, man. That's a low self-esteem, my friend. You need to change that reality today. If you are broke, it's your fault. Let me tell you, until you accept responsibility for your state, you can never rework your state. Until you accept responsibility for your state, you can never rework your state. So what is the first thing for you to take charge of your economy? Take responsibility for your income level. Your income level is your responsibility. It's not the government responsibility. Your income level is your responsibility. It's not your employer's responsibility. Your income level is your responsibility. It's not God's responsibility. By the way, God has done his part. The government is not there for you, but you know what? The group is not there for you, but you have to develop the guts to be there for you. If you're broke, it's your fault. If your customers are not buying, if people are not buying your product, it's your fault. You need to make them buy. You need to show them how to buy. You need to change your offer. You need to change your offer. And that's what you're going to learn. I'm going to show you the offer challenge, how to change your life, how to create more money. You know, a young guy came to me and he was making almost like 80K a month. But guess what happened? By the time he was able to learn what I'm about to show him, this guy started making up at 1.5 million in the right month. It's a young guy, he's less than 24 years old, but guess what happened? Because you can change your life. For you to change your life, you have to change your life. So this is it. Income is the holy grail of your personal economy. Expenses will be there. Guess what happened? You can manage expenses, you cannot eliminate it. But guess what happened? You can manage your expenses, you cannot eliminate it. Expenses is the price you pay for living on this planet. Expenses is a price that you pay for living on this planet. You see, except you want to be an alien, if you're living here, you must have expenses. Everyone has expenses, either they're living or dead. If you die today, you still have expenses. You know why? Because the person needs to be buried, and then they will cost some money for that person to be buried. So we all pay expenses on this planet. But guess what happened? Income is a reward for providing value on this planet. So the higher the value, perceived value that you created on this planet determines the income that you make. So income is not a function of smartness. Income is a function of skillfulness. Income is not a function of age. Income is a function of the stage of your skill. So how high is your income skill? Income is not a function of certificate. Income is a testament of production. So if your income is low, it's not a function of your age. It is because your income skill is low. Because skill creates income. So if your income is low, you need to work on that. So this is what I'm telling you today. If you want to take charge of your economy, guess what happened? Next week, my friend, my amazing brother, my digital coach in the South, John Obidi is going to be with you and he's going to take you out. You can still take this thing further in terms of take. But I need to tell you the offline strategy to using the online strategy, because this is what happened. What is your financial goal for the 2022? How much do you want to make? So I was trying to coach somebody a few days ago, and the person told me that in the business they make 20 million. And I said, come on, what about if I show you how to make 50 million? What about if I show you how to make 100 million? I asked him some clarity section in 30 minutes, and I could see that a lot of money on the table, it was not taking advantage of it. Guess what happened? I'm not a business coach. I'm a guy that stays on the business every single day and do business. I do it and I teach it. I don't teach what I don't do. So I do business every day. So business is what I do. By the way, I love business so much. I love business. I love business. I love creating concepts that make things work. So what skill that can change your income in 2022 is called selling. Hello, selling. You see, selling is God's idea. In other words, it's a good idea. Selling is how you activate the blessings of God upon your life. Selling is how you activate the blessings of God upon your life. You see, if you want to excel, you have to sell. So this is what I want to tell you. Learn the skill of selling. How do you sell more in your business? The biggest problem today is that most people don't know how to pitch the idea. They don't know how to repitch the idea. And that's what me and my friend Muyiwa Ashimolowo shared with you last week. But I'm bringing it back to you today because you can grow your income. You're working. How can you grow your income? Imagine if you're making ₦1 million today and you can grow your income 10%. That is 100K. And instead of spending that 100K, you begin to opportunity and then you begin to grow it. Guess what happened to you? Learn how to sell. Learn how to sell. Selling is not conviction. Selling is persuasion. Ability to make people value you based on how you can help them to meet their heart desire. Guess what? The biggest salesman that ever lived, the biggest salesman that ever be is God. Guess what? That's what the Bible is about God and selling. It said, delight yourself in the Lord and he will grant you your heart desire. Do you know? He said, unto him that answer prayers will. In other words, you come to him because he can answer your prayer. You come to him not just because you love him, but you also come to him because you know he can help you to answer your prayer. So he answers prayer. Selling is about answering the desires of the heart of people, and then they pray for it. So this is what happens. If you know how to sell, selling is not pushing. Selling is not deceiving. Selling is not lying. Selling is not deception. Selling is persuasion. Selling is not coercion. Selling is persuasion. So you need to learn how to sell. You need to learn how to pitch your idea. You need to learn how to make people give you money. You need to learn how to increase what you are making right now. Look at it. You work in an organization right now. Maybe, for instance, you work in operation and you have been doing this operation successfully in the past couple of years. How can you spot an idea? How can you take the knowledge you have used there to help some other small businesses in terms of the operation and they get you paid for it? How can you create an information marketing from your experience, from your exposure, and get somebody to pay for it? Some of you already have an exposure that can make you more money, but you're taking it for granted. What are the things that you know right now that can help you to make more money? What are the things that you have experienced in your life? What are the problems that you have solved in your journey that you can convert into information marketing? Let me tell you, every business must have information marketing aside of the business. You know what? Because what you know should be controlled to an asset that can generate income. Because ultimately, income follows asset. So your experience is an asset. Your exposure is an asset. Your expertise is an asset. Now, this is what happened. What book can you write on what you have experienced that somebody can pay you for? What report can you write on what you have experienced that somebody can pay you for? Now, this is what happened. Most people don't do this thing. Most people sit there with, you see, there's a difference between expert and expert status. All right. There's a difference between expert and expert status. In other words, you can be an expert, but you don't have an expert status. People don't pay you for being an expert. People pay you for the status of an expert. So what happens is that there is more value in people perceiving you as an expert than you just be intrinsically an expert. So this is it. What have you experienced? What is the thing that you have failed at that you then succeed at, that you can teach other people how to succeed at it in a shorter period and get them to pay for it? Guess what happened? That's another stream of income. For instance, if you tell me one thing that you are doing that you have done well, I can challenge you. I call it multiple stream of income challenge. And I'm going to create that challenge in the next couple of weeks. It's called multiple stream of income challenge. It's not free. It's going to be a program where I'm going to show you in one day, multiple stream of income challenge from anything that you do right now. Any business, you must have something you are doing that's generating money for you. I will show you how to create multiple streams of income from it, minimum of 4 to 7. It's called multiple stream of income challenge. I can help you to create multiple stream of income in your life. But this is what happens. You must start with one first. What income do you have? How can you make it bigger? Because that is the fundamental of your personal economy. You are not poor because you're bad. You are poor because you have a poor conception of how money works. So this is what you need to change. The moment you can change that, you will change your life. So that is what it is. That is what you need to take charge of today. How can you improve your perception? You see, where you work today, how can you get a raise? How can you get a raise this year? Guess what? You don't get a raise by telling your organization to give you a raise. You get a raise by first offering something in the organization. What problem does the organization want to solve right now? That you know that by solving that problem, you can get a raise. Guess what happened? Why not approach your HR? Why not approach your leader and say, sir, can I be added to this? Can I take this problem up and solve it? I know that by the time I solve this problem, after a while, the organization can then talk about a raise, but let me show what I can do. And you take up that challenge. In another 2 months, you can increase your earning with 20%. Guess what happened? You are changing your life because you don't have an expenses problem. Most importantly, except if you have an expensive problem, it's based on financial discipline. But if you want to make more money, you need to grow your ability to generate more income. So that is the economy. Now let me switch to the final stage as we round up for tonight. And then I will tell you the offer that I have for you again today. Guess what happened? You don't have financial problem, remember I said. And I've explained this concept to you. But what do you have? You don't have financial problem. You have what we call financial position. What's financial position? In a nutshell, financial position is 3 in all the world. 3. There is no more than 3. There is a place where you can be positive. There's a place where you can be neutral. And there's a place where you can be negative. Now, what we call negative financial position is what most people call problem. So, but what does that mean? It means that when your expenses is always more than your income, you have a negative financial position. Now, what you need to do, the first thing you need to do is to look at what you're spending money on. Because you see, these are the things that determine your personal economy. Now, your neutral financial position is when your income is equal to your expense. That's a very dangerous place to be to. Because any small thing that happens, any shift that happens can put you in a worse scenario and it can put you in a worse situation. But what's the first one? It's positive financial position. What's that? It's a state of abundance when you have more income than expenses. Where after you have paid your expenses, what you have left is capital. That capital you convert it to equity, either by investing in business or investing in real estate or investing in commodity. Guess what happened to you? That begins to produce more money for you. From producing more money for you, you are increasing your skill to make more money. And then you begin to create more income. Because multiple stream of income is a defense. One stream of income is an offense. It's an offense for you not to keep growing your income and not to be synergizing your income. And that's what is happening to most people today. How are you going to take charge now? What are you going to do to begin to change your life from where you are? Are you going to begin to get good at selling? Don't tell me selling is not your thing, because that is the surest way. But let me say this to you and say this so clear. If you are 39, 38 years old and 40 years and above, and you're watching this program today, and you are still broke, you have more months than money, the only financial salvation techniques that you have is ability to sell, because that is what can give you ultimate financial leverage. If you can't sell, you can excel. The moment you are about 40 and you can't sell, you begin to smell financially. So what do you need to do? You need to learn how to sell. You don't need to have a product. But guess what happens? If you learn how to sell, there are 3 things that then you need to do. If you want to make more money in sales, you need to find something that gives people's life meaning. Number 2, you need to find something that have a big margin. Number 3, you need to find something that you can sell to many. Those 3 M's are very important. Something that can give people's life a meaning. Something that excites you. Number 2, you need to find something that has big margin. Number 3, you need to find something that can be sold to many. Now, if you can do those 3 things and you begin to learn the skills of selling, ability to close deal, guess what happened? You will grow your income. I've done this with my own life, and I'm so grateful for the selling skill because it's a social justice system of God to make you become prosperous, even though when you're raising, it does not give you a leverage. So, ladies and gentlemen, your financial position is a function of income and expenses differentials. And therefore, if you are broke, it's not a problem. It just shows you the state that you are financially. What do you need to do? You don't need to deny your position. You need to rework your position. Because you see, most of the time, you think that the economy is in opposition with you. But economy is not in opposition with you. It's just showing your position in the economy. So what do you need to do? You need to listen and you need to develop skills that can help you to scale. Now, if you do these things, guess what happens? You will begin to change your life. But ultimately, you need to accept that your economy state is your choice because your financial state is what we call your bank states, and it's also reveal your state of skill and your state of consciousness. So this is what I want you to do. Accept responsibility today. You can go into my inbox and say, Tade, how can I hashtag me? How can I write my own paycheck through selling? You said, Tade, I want you to take me on a journey of sales. I want you to quote me. If you have not read the book, Close or Lose, you need to order for you right now. All you need to do is to put it on the comment, I want this book. Wherever you are in Nigeria, Close or Lose can be sent to you. If you live in Lagos, is delivery free? If you live outside Lagos, there are going to be some charges of delivery. But you know what? You need to pick the book. Close or Lose, and you need to pick the book. Stay Hungry, Go Starving. Stay Hungry, Go Starving is an ebook. Close or Lose can be gotten either in e-version or a disc. So this is what happened. If you live outside of Lagos, this is what I need you to do. You need to begin to learn how to sell. You can change your life. You can change your life by developing your marketing mind. You can change your life. You can change your business. Let me tell you, good luck in business is dependent on by you being good at selling. Good luck in life, good luck financially is also dependent on you being good at selling. So if you're looking for good luck financially, why not be good at selling? And you know what? Good luck begin to find you. You know what I'm saying now? So this is it. I have an offer for you. But before the offer, I'll be right back. I will call it a date for tonight. But remember, next week, my friend is going to be here with you. John Obidi, the legend, is going to be here with you to show you how to take your personal economy and take it in the digital space and become an amazing guy. But before I go, I'll be right back. And then I'll give you the offer that I have for you tonight. And we'll call it a day. Thank you.
Tade Cash is a world-class cash flow entrepreneur and investor, a super wealth coach, legendary closer, and an educator. Is a co-founder of more than 5 cash-rich businesses and believes that assets should be predictable, consistent, and perpetual income that funds our lifestyle. It shows individuals, companies, and nations how to unlock the hidden asset that would create perpetual, consistent, and predictable prosperity for them. He is the creator of the Short and Sell program and the Money Mastery program. He is the author of Shut Up and Collect the Money, the Money Mastery Revolution, Build Assets, Not Just a Business, as well as the Wealth Genotype. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome on stage Tade Cash.
Number one, I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right now, subscribe to my YouTube channel. right now, subscribe on my YouTube channel. You know what? There are many videos. We've been getting comments from all over Africa right now. People have been giving comments of how the video live. Few days ago, a couple came and he told me that husband and wife don't go to bed on Sunday night without going to our YouTube channel to check videos and watch and week. So also become someone that can learn. I put it all the content out there for you. I work hard to make sure that your life work very hard for you. And so this is what I need you to do right away. Do me the first favor for tonight. Go on our YouTube page right now and just click subscribe. Click subscribe right away. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then let's grow the YouTube channel. Let's reach out to more people so that you can watch, you can get more notifications, you can be able to do amazing things. So subscribe to our YouTube channel right away. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What's the name? Taddy Cash. Go on our YouTube channel and subscribe on Taddy Cash right now. Subscribe on Taddy Cash right now. It's going to help you. You're going to get more videos. You're going to do all of those things. So that's cool. Number 2 things I need you to do tonight. If you truly want to change your life and you're saying, Taddy, I would like to be part of 100K 100 clients in 100 days, but I don't have all the money. There will be a number on the screen that will be put there right now. All you need to do is to send, I don't have all the money. Send us an SMS. I don't have all the money, but I would love to be part of it. We will give you a payment structure for the next 2 months, and whereby, or 3 months, where you can pay the money and you can join the class from next week as we start. Now, if you say, I don't have all the money, but guess what happens? If you have the money, all you need to do right now to change your financial life is to send to the number on the screen, send I want into it. And tonight again, for the last time, there's not going to be this kind of discount again. We're going to give you for 50% discount right away. We're going to give you for 50% discount. And if you're watching this, you'll see the number on the screen. Just send it there, I want, and my team is going to get back to you on how you're going to make the payment. Now, 2 things I've announced for you right away. Number 1, if you think you don't have all the money, but you want to be part of 100K, 100 clients in 100 days, send to us an SMS, said, I want, but I don't have all the money. How can you help me? My team is going to come up to help you and show you what you can pay between night and midnight tonight and sign into it. Secondly, is that if you have the money right away, which I know most of you watching this right now can, it will change your life. And somebody asked me, that is it for who are those people? Everyone that want to grow their income, everyone that want to grow sales, everyone that's selling something that want to sell more. You need to sign up for this right away. You have 50% discounts off tonight. Just send to the number on the screen that I want. And in case you're watching it from anywhere in the world and you want to be part of this program, you are not going to be available physically to do this class. We're going to give you again this 50% discount. We're going to give you another 50% discount on it. In other words, instead of you paying 50,000 naira right away, if you're anywhere, you just want to join us via our exclusive link for these meetings, all you need to pay right now to be part of this program is 25,000. So you also send I want to be a virtual member of this program. Just send it, I want to be a virtual member. Send it an SMS to that, and they are going to respond to you. And my team is going to respond to you. Lastly, tonight, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next week is going to be an amazing and hot bag. My friend is going to take this to another level. In a digital space, what are the current trends that can help you to change your life? What are the things that you can use to change your life powerfully in the 21st century? My friend J.O. is going to be here live next week, But remember, I'm going to be giving you another offer next week that will change your life. It's called the Multiple Stream of Income Challenge, how you can create a multiple stream of income. And this is key. This is amazing. But tonight, if by any chance you have not read any of my books, especially Close or Lose, you need to get it. But this is it. If you're subscribing for this program, you don't need to get the book anymore because it comes with a package. Thank you very much, guys, for joining with me now. Remember, put on the number there. I want it. I want to be part of this program. I want to be part of this program. I want to change my income 2022. I want to change my income. I want to be part of this program. Subscribe to it right now. You have 50% discount tonight. So go to that link right away and say, I want. And they are going to help you. And finally, let me give you this offer. And if you are one of the people that said, Tade, I would like to go into sales, maybe perhaps real estate sales, and you don't know, you are clueless about it, and you say, Tade, I would like to go into sales under your tutelage because you are the legend. I would like you to mentor me. I would like you to show me the property I can sell. You can also send us a message, send us a DM tonight and say, I want to join your Write Your Own Paycheck League. And guess what happened? My people is going to get back to you. They're going to send you the link and you can start coming for my private exclusive trainings. I will show you the property to sell. I will show you how to make millions every month. I can also give you that as my own contribution to your life in 2022. And this is what you can do. If you attend the program, 100K, 100 clients in 100 days, you can also learn how to do that. Thank you very much. This is Tade Cash. I hope to see you, and I will certainly see you next week. But till then, peace, love, and cash flow. Blessings. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye for now.